Hello and welcome to this channel Celebrity Story. Let's delve into the fascinating lifestyle and decorated career of Chris Webber, a former professional basketball player in the National Basketball Association, NBA, and an on-air commentator for NBA games. Kindly like and subscribe for more interesting and similar content. Mayce Edward Christopher Webber III is an American former professional basketball player. His illustrious 15-season NBA career included stints with the Golden State Warriors, Washington Bullets/Wizards, Sacramento Kings, Philadelphia 76ers, and Detroit Pistons. He played college basketball for the Michigan Wolverine. Webber was drafted number 1 overall in the 1993 NBA draft by the Orlando Magic with the first pick of the 1993 NBA draft. He became a 5-time NBA All-Star, a 5-time All-NBA team member, and the NBA Rookie of the Year. Webber is an on-air commentator for NBA games and has taught at Wake Forest University and Morehouse College. He was inducted into the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame in 2021. Webber was a former National High School Basketball Player of the Year who led his high school to 3 Michigan State High School Basketball Championships. As a collegiate athlete, he was a first-team All-American and led the Michigan Wolverines' 1991 incoming freshman class known as the Fab Five that reached the 1992 and 1993 NCAA Men's Division I basketball championship games as freshmen and sophomores. However, Webber was indicted by a federal grand jury and stripped of his All-American honors by the NCAA as a result of his direct involvement in a scandal involving payments from boosters to players. Webber was born on March 1, 1973, in Detroit, Michigan to Doris Webber and Mayce Webber Jr. Webber married Erica Dates in 2009, and the couple has 2 children. Webber's youngest brother, David, played basketball for Michigan High School Athletic Association and led them to 3 state championships, 1995-97, and became Mid-American Conference Men's Basketball Player of the Year. Webber attended Detroit Country Day School, where he emerged as one of Michigan's most sought-after high school basketball players since Magic Johnson. His impressive high school career culminated in 3 MHSAA state championships. As a senior, Webber averaged 29.4 points and 13 rebounds per game. At the University of Michigan, Webber was part of the iconic Fab Five alongside Jalen Rose, Juwan Howard, Jimmy King, and Ray Jackson. This talented group reached the NCAA Men's Division I basketball championship games in both 1992 and 1993. Webber's impact on the court was undeniable, earning him first-team All-American honors. However, his college career was marred by a scandal involving booster payments, leading to the NCAA stripping him of his All-American status. Webber's NBA journey began when the Orlando Magic selected him as the first overall pick in the 1993 NBA draft. He becoming the first sophomore since Magic Johnson to be a number 1 overall draft pick. The Magic immediately traded him to the Golden State Warriors in exchange for Penny Hardaway and 3 future first-round draft picks. However, he had a long-standing conflict with his coach, Don Nelson. In the 1994 offseason, Webber exercised a 1-year escape clause in his contract, stating he had no intention of returning to the Warriors. With few alternatives, Golden State agreed to a sign-and-trade deal, sending Webber to the Washington Bullets, renamed the Wizards in 1997, for forward Tom Gugliotta and 3 first-round draft picks. He spent the next 3 years with the Bullets where he was named to his first All-Star team in 1997. By 1998, Webber had established himself as a great power forward, but his time in Washington had also worn out. On May 14, 1998, Webber was traded to the Sacramento Kings for Mitch Richmond and Otis Thorpe. His tenure with the Sacramento Kings remains the best highlight of his career. Webber's versatility as a power forward and center made him a force on both ends of the court. He showcased exceptional passing skills, rebounding prowess, and scoring ability. His impact extended beyond statistics as he led the Kings to prominence during the early 2000s. Webber's number 4 jersey now hangs retired in Sacramento. In February 2005, Webber was traded to the Philadelphia 76ers. In 2006, Webber put up a resurgent 20 points and 9.9 rebounds per game in 75 games for Philadelphia. In the 2006 to 2007 season, Webber's role was reduced, and he was benched in the fourth quarter of multiple games. On January 11, 2007, the Sixers and Webber agreed to a reported $25 million contract buyout on the remaining 2 years left on his contract, in effect paying him not to play. Later that day, the Sixers waived Webber, making him a free agent. On January 16, 2007, Webber signed with the Detroit Pistons, his hometown team. His usual number 4 had been retired in honor of Joe Dumars, so Webber donned the number 84 because his nephew had a dream of him making a buzzer beater with that number on. Indeed, Webber performed well in the 2007 playoffs despite receiving limited minutes. However, during the offseason, Detroit did not re-sign Webber. On January 29, 2008, the Golden State Warriors signed Webber for the rest of the season. He played in only 9 games for the Warriors, averaging 3.9 points and 3.6 rebounds in 14 minutes per game. On March 25, 2008, Webber retired from basketball due to persistent problems with his surgically repaired knee and was waived by the Warriors. The Sacramento Kings retired Webber's number 4 jersey on February 6, 2009. Webber ranked 64th in Slam Magazine's Top 75 NBA Players of All Time in 2003 and ranked 11th in an ESPN.com experts poll of the top power forwards of all time in 2005. He also ranked 72nd on a list of the top 96 NBA players of all time in Bill Simmons' 2009 bestseller The Book of Basketball, The NBA According to the Sports Guy. In 2021, to commemorate the NBA's 75th anniversary, The Athletic ranked their top 75 players of all time and named Webber as the 65th greatest player in NBA history. Since retiring from the NBA, Webber became an analyst on NBA TV's NBA Game Time Live. He did the Tuesday Fan Night alongside Ernie Johnson and Kevin McHale. He also served as an occasional guest analyst, primary, on TNT's Inside the NBA from 2008 to 2021. Since 2017, he was also a regular panelist during NBA on TNT's Monday coverage called Players Only, which features only former NBA players as studio analysts, play-by-play announcers, and color analysts for games. In 2021, Webber parted ways with TNT on the eve of the NBA playoffs. Webber was the owner of Center Court with C-Webb, a restaurant in Sacramento, California. In late 2016, Webber began hosting Fearless or Insane on Podcast One. In 2021, Webber announced the launch of a private equity fund for investing in minority-owned cannabis businesses. Webber has a personal collection of African American artifacts which he began collecting in 1994. He believes that these artifacts are a reflection of his beliefs and aspirations. As an actor and producer, he has been involved in projects like Uncle Drew and Somewhere in the Middle. His post-playing career also includes teaching positions at Wake Forest University and Morehouse College. Webber has expressed interest in eventually becoming a GM and owner. Webber is active in various charities and created the Time Out Foundation in 1993. The foundation's mission is to provide positive educational and recreational opportunities to youth. In 1999, Webber created C-Webb's Crew, where a group of tickets at every Kings regular home season game would be donated to at-risk youth and their families. To date, over 3,000 youths and their families have attended a game through C-Webb's Crew. Over his 15-year NBA career, Webber made $178 million. Webber's earnings from his NBA contracts, endorsements, and media work contribute significantly to his wealth. In summary, Chris Webber's impact transcends basketball, leaving a lasting legacy as a player, commentator, and influential figure in sports history. Thank you for watching. All the best until next time. Kindly like and subscribe for more interesting and similar content.